Welcome to Bestseller Club series interview. In this series, we interview various authors who joined our community called Author Freedom Hub. They write the book, they publish the book, they market the book, and hit bestseller. So today in this section, we have with us Anita Sakariya. She's from Chennai. She joined my community in the month of January 2021, and she continued writing. And in the month of September 21, she wrote a wonderful book called Respect, a Way of Life, and this book hit bestseller at Amazon India in the month of September itself. So she precisely is she's a homemaker. She's a teacher. She teaches on a non-profit basis to Jainism organization on every Sunday, and she's a YouTuber. She's a script writer. She does a lot of stuff in fulfillment, in promoting the Jainism religion across. And she's a spiritual person by nature. And today we'll talk to her about her journey, about her book. And before I get to speak to her, let us show our audience the book she has written. Let's see on the screen. Respect, a Way of Life, Serendipity Yields to Entertainment. So congratulations, Anita, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, sir. It's my pleasure to be on this show.
Awesome. Awesome. So my friend, if you are someone who is watching this interview for the first time in this channel, so I first of all request you to subscribe to channel, hit the notification bell, because you will keep on receiving many more notifications about such amazing interviews in this series. So let's now get started discussion with Anita. Anita, I just quickly talked about your journey as to who you are, but in your words, how the world perceives you as a person and how do you see yourself as a person? Give an introduction of yourself in your language.
Yeah, I'm basically a motivational speaker and a spiritual person. So whatever I have learned from my parents, my mother, my teacher, my gurus, I preach that. And basically I believe in giving. So whatever I am having, I just start giving it to others. So this is my basic agenda. And right from childhood, my childhood was really wonderful. My parents were my supporter, my teacher, everything. So they crafted me in a beautiful way. And because of that, I got the courage of doing everything in my later years. So I grew up as a teacher in my later years. And because of that crafting, I am whatever I am today, it's because of that. So my teachers helped me, my parents helped me.
Awesome.
It's true.
Your smile shows that you're living your life to the fullest, right? Awesome. So what inspired you to write? I mean, so many things you do, and what exactly inspired you to write? Why writing? Talk about that.
Basically, sir, I never thought of writing because what a teacher plays in your life. I'll just share this incident. When I was in 10th standard, I failed. So this was the first time I failed in 10th standard, and I had a full red marks in my paper. So it was my first midterm.
You are admitting on a channel that you
Yeah,
failed.
I know. And my teacher said, "Whose paper is this?" I was so shocked. I said, "I failed. What is this?" And my teacher said, "You write so good, but your spellings are worst." And still spellings are worst, sir. So that inspiration, my teacher crafted me in a different way. She showed me all the path that your thought process is really good. You draft it in a very organized way, but your spellings are worse. So that words of my teacher, that created a magic in my later years. So later, when I started working on writing script or something, I used to remember my teacher's word. That gave me a motivation. Yes, I can write. I can do good things. So I started writing. I took up script writing, playwriting, and that's how I developed. But then writing a book was something big for me. Writing 100 pages, So I was in the hospital with my mother-in-law, and I happened to see your interview, sir. So twice I saw your free webinar, and that motivated me. No, first time I saw, I said, "Yo, oh, I can write." I just had a thought. Then I said, no. Again, I need to go for your interview. So I again your webinar, and then I got the motivation. Som sir is telling you can do in 30 days, just 30 days. That inspired me. Your words that created a magic. Yes, I give a try. And later on, when I attended your weekly webinars, I joined your group, and it kept on coming and coming, and I got motivation. No, I can do, because your words, the group, they keep motivating us. You can do, and that's how I thought of writing this book. Before that,
Awesome.
Me idea.
Awesome. Firstly, your teacher in the 10th standard, her words gave you motivation,
Yes.
raised a belief in you that you can do it. And secondly,
Hmm.
you see, most of the times when people don't have belief in themselves, if somebody
Hmm.
believes in them, and that borrowed belief is something which takes the people along. So
Yes.
great that you took the belief of the people that you can do it and implemented that,
Hmm.
and came out with this wonderful book called Respect Your Way to Life.
Yes, sir.
What is this serendipity to attainment in this way to life? Talk about that. Why do you talk about serendipity to attainment?
Yeah, serendipity means accidentally. So you never think of doing something and suddenly something comes, something
Hmm.
good comes in your way. So serendipity happened when I was in the hospital. I was stressed out. My mother-in-law was in cancer and I
Hmm.
was really stressed out and I was just scrolling on my mobile what to do. I am a motivational speaker. So I keep listening to various like author or various speakers. I keep listening and I
Hmm.
keep for them. And I came to attend a webinar. So that time, like in a sad mood, I got something, a big dhamal, I said. एक big पटाखा आ गया. तो
वो फटाका यहाँ बज रहा है अभी लग रहा है वो.
हाँ, I got a just sir कि चलो ना देखते हैं. Let us see. Let us go through this. Or second time when I attended your again a free webinar, I got that just. Now this I need to take up. So
Hmm.
motivation, it is because of you. So that serendipity happened in my life. In a
Hmm.
very negative mode I was, and all of a sudden something happened and I became positive and I started working in this stream. So this
Hmm.
is what like happened in my life and I started working on it.
Okay, got it. So I believe you must have some other incidents in life where you acted on serendipity and life changed a different way. Because people who take action based on serendipity,
Hmm.
they venture into uncertainty, and uncertainty is not always a dark place. It can open
Yes, sir.
opportunities also. Do you have some
Yes.
other incident in which you exercise serendipity and something happened to you?
Yeah, not a very big incident, but small incident. Like somewhere you like you are in a depression and something. All of a sudden, somebody comes and say you this happened that, and that gives a motivation. See,
Ah.
I was just living a normal routine life, and I enrolled my son in this religious forum called Sanskar Vatika, and
Hmm.
like it was routine, something nothing new. But I was just looking out for something bigger, and my friend came and said, "Anita, you also join as a teacher." So I didn't
Hmm.
have any professional quality of becoming a teacher or anything like that. But she asked me, and I joined. And after that, like nothing looking back. It
Hmm.
and on and on. I became a script writer. I started working on plays, and every time, sir, when I like crafted my child, he came first. So that gave me a just yes, your script is working so good. Your
Hmm.
is working so good. So
Hmm.
that gave me a just, and I like started working on it. So it happened. Everything happened accidentally. It was not planned
Hmm.
that way, sir.
Wonderful. See, serendipity happens to everybody, right? People get different moments in life when something happens to them, and
Hmm.
I would say most people ignore that. They hear their logical mind and ignore that, saying that no, it doesn't work and all. But
Hmm.
some people do accept that serendipity, take as a challenge, and take action.
Yes.
So, now, could you just like tell talk to those people like who are ignoring the serendipitous moment and don't taking action? What do what would you say to them? Because you have experienced that serendipity leads to attainment. So
Yes.
tell those people that why and how they can develop a habit of accepting the challenge by venturing into the serendipitous moment.
Yeah, I'll say it's an opportunity. See, when you are depressed, opportunity will come and step at your door. So
Hmm.
you should think what exactly it is. You should grab it. So you are many people are in depression. Many people are looking for something good, but it comes, but they don't realize actually what is coming their way. So
Hmm.
what comes? Maybe a small thing. See, I became a teacher in a small way, but then that teaching aspect lead me to write a book today. So
Hmm.
you take up that opportunity, whether it is small or it sounds small in the beginning, but you take up that opportunity and later on that opportunity will lead to, I don't know where it is going to take you. So always look for it. Depression is a good thing because that brings you something good. Don't
Hmm.
always get it happened to me.
Hmm.
Something bad is happening means something good is always coming behind. So look
Hmm.
at that aspect, be positive in that way, so definitely things will come like very good for you and very like happening for you.
Awesome, awesome. In fact, this reminds me of Steve Jobs' life incident. I was watching his movies, Jobs. So precisely. I mean, his wonderful quote is like this: you can't connect the dots going forward, you can connect the dots only from the backwards. So later when he invented the apple,
Mm,
before that he did some course on calligraphy. He
mm,
never thought that calligraphy or writing beautiful fonts will be helping him in designing so much beautiful fonts in time and age when computers were really boring.
mm,
Boring in the sense like the design wise, but
mm,
he used that skill and
mm,
making that apple computer beautiful. Now that is something, if he looked back and he connected dot, it means every incident in the life has some kind of connection. So serendipity leads to, because we can't see the life currently, there is a bigger power which is designing the life for us. So
mm.
surrendering is something which can definitely add a lot of value. Oh, wow, wonderful thought process you shared. So now let's talk about your book, Respect, a Way of Life.
Yes.
So what exactly you want to talk about in terms of respect? Respect is a very like it's a virtue. People should respect others. So
Mm.
why you think of creating a whole one book on the topic of respect? What exactly is your understanding of respect, and what do you want to convey a message by virtue of this book?
So generally, I took up this topic, sir, because I was working on a session where personality development basically, and
Mm-hmm.
I asked people to write all your weakness and your strength. So
Mm-hmm.
I was also supposed to do that. So when I wrote, I found that my weakness is something I'm lacking in giving respect. So
Oh.
whatever I'm lacking, I take up that subject because
Mm,
if I work deeply on it, definitely I will improve. So I
mm,
took subject as a challenge. I will work on it, and so my respect towards others will definitely be in a different way. And I have learned a lot in this subject. So it is not like respecting others will bring happiness to them first.
mm,
Will become happy when you give something, like the goodness will go to the other person later on, but first you will become good because for
mm,
the eyes of looking goodness in others. So
mm,
that when you respect others, you attain that fulfillment. And when you give a gift, like you become happy when you give a gift. You don't give a gift with a sad mood. So when you
mm,
give something, you definitely attain that fulfillment, happiness, and satisfaction. So when I started working on this book, so I realized, no, this is really, I need to work more and more on it. So my fourth subject, it's like what you give comes back to you. As I'm a
yeah.
spiritual person, so this subject appealed me a lot. I started giving, I started respecting others, and in my surrounding, I see children's they
Mm,
respect towards elders generally. So like this subject was really appealing to me. So I started working on it, and I'll say everybody, whether a person opinion is matching with yours or not, it does,
mm,
because everybody is different. But
mm,
respect is something you're supposed to like mandatory give
mm,
because of his existence, not because he's in a bigger post or somebody is in a weaker section, nothing like that. See,
mm,
even respecting your watchman, even respecting somebody's in a high authority, it is a prime duty because they are a human being. And apart from it, in my book, I have added respecting even the non-living things,
mm,
it, not even the human beings, even other creatures. It is a prime duty. So I have
mm,
all those things. Our respect should be towards the whole universe. It is.
mm. Wonderful. So basically, whatever you appreciate, that appreciates. If you appreciate other people, they will also give back. You know, whatever you want, whatever you want to get more of, you'll get more of that when you give it to people. Wonderful, great.
It is a
So,
stepping stone towards success, sir. So if you want to be successful, now you are successful, sir. You respect us. You respect even a small person in your AFH group. So it is like showing how respect is important. If I am becoming something a prime minister, I'm supposed to even respect the like a smaller person in my country. So it's
hmm.
bad.
Absolutely, yes, yes, definitely. I feel totally blessed and full of gratefulness, because that at weekly session, hundreds of people are sitting and listening to me. That is a moment of gratitude for me. That who am I that people are listening to me? But yes, that's from the feeling of gratitude, respect comes. Wonderful. So now let's talk about your journey as an author. You never thought of that you'll be completing one full book, and you wrote this book. So after joining the community, what kind of challenges were there you faced in writing, and then how this program, how the community member, weekly coaching session, how all these things helped you in paving your way, and you published the book and it bestseller?
Yeah, basically, I am really like lacking in using gadgets. I'm not that good at gadgets. Even typing, I'm not that good.
Okay.
When I started thinking of writing this, my
Mm.
elder son helped me. And then I used to ask a lot of questions in EFH group, like how
Okay.
to move forward, how to write, how to get motivation. I used to attend your weekly sessions, like daily half an hour you're supposed to sit and write. That gives me a motivation. Like you should have a specific place, everything, your small things, sir. Everything added a lot of value in our life. Yes, you need to write in your morning hours. That will be helpful, and everything added. And whatever question, this group is so wonderful. They are always ready to help us. Whatever question we put in the group, a ready answer is there. Not even a single answer. There are so many answers for it. You do that way. So this is really amazing about this group. And
Mm.
your weekly session, definitely that is helpful. And there are so many other peoples who help us in the editing process, who help us in how to promote yourself, market yourself. So it has helped me a lot throughout my journey, I should say.
Mm.
Even I
Mm.
was weak at using all these gadgets and how to like, a cover design also, it's such a big challenge for us. But your like curriculum helped us a lot. So this is
Wonderful.
a group, because as a single person, a person cannot think of publishing a book. We cannot,
Mm.
because after joining, we thought, okay, it is so easy. So why not we try? Because it made things easy for us. We thought of doing this. We
Mm.
came forward and started writing a book, because we don't know what and all aspect comes in it, publishing part, marketing part. There are so many aspects.
Mm.
This became easy for you after joining this group and after attending your webinars, sir.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So we have a acronym called AHA. AHA. What does it mean? Do you know that? Authors helping authors. Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's what we keep on saying, that in this community, it's
Hmm.
not like we compete with each other, even if we are writing on the same topics, but
Hmm.
still we are helping each other. So that's what is a kind of a platform which, I mean, universe chose me an instrument to create. So I'm really grateful to that bigger power. Wonderful. So, what kind of habits? See, you are a homemaker, mother.
Hmm.
You are
Hmm.
doing teaching. You are doing a lot of other stuffs about YouTube videos,
Hmm.
and you are like you have to you if you said yourself that technically you are not that sound, so
Hmm.
it means you must have developed a lot of habits or a lot of skills you would have learned over the process. So what kind of specific habits you developed in the writing process that made you write this book?
First, schedule your time. My
Hmm.
book says not even a single moment you need to waste in a day. So
Hmm.
that gives motivation. If you schedule your time, everybody has ample time, sir. We can manage things. Like whatever schedule we have, like rather than working on your gadgets, like there are people who keep scrolling on their mobile or watch TV or that. We can save that time and we can sit and write. So this
Hmm.
is habit which we have created. Cut down all your clutter things. Wherever
Hmm.
gossip, like generally people are so happy in gossiping, and we are happy in grabbing the knowledge from others or attending something good and then
Hmm.
taking up. So that's how we developed a habit, getting up early, because as you're attending your webinars, we need to plan. If we want to write, definitely we need to schedule our time a half an hour before. So
Hmm.
early and then planning everything, and with the spiritual powers, if you are like always thinking of God, then God will definitely be there to help you. So this is my
Absolutely.
thing. And after that you start the writing, it is amazing. So have
Hmm.
you create a habit of scheduling your timing and decluttering whatever is like wrong with you, just take it away. Whatever is good, sounding good to you,
Hmm.
that's observing that, start inculcating in yourself, then definitely you can do wonders in your life. Whatever you want. It's not writing about one book. Now, like we get a power from you that we can
Hmm.
write so many books. So
Hmm. What if somebody says that I'm really too busy, I cannot write a book, I don't have a time? Do you want to say something to that person? Because a lot of people come to our webinars and saying that, oh, I have a time problem, a busy job, all that kind of excuses they tell. So do you want to say to somebody who is saying that it's too difficult, too time consuming to write a book? What is that?
So, as you said, like interest, if there is an interest of writing, definitely a person can do. I'll say that. If you
Hmm.
really want to do something, 20 minutes, half an hour, you can take out from anywhere of your.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is not that difficult. And if you once start, and then you can finish it off. Because if you
Hmm.
the initiative, I need to do this. If you have a motivation, and there are so many other ways. Take a big paper, write it on. I need to complete on this. As you said, within 30 days, you stick a big paper on it and you keep watching. Yes, I need to do this. You can do this. Schedule on your mobile also. Keep a message. I need to write a book. It will
Hmm.
keep poking you again and again, again.
Awesome.
You need to write.
Awesome.
You need to write. So you are, if you're accountable to anybody, maybe your
Hmm.
mobile, maybe your taglines. If you're accountable again and again, they will remind you to write a book.
Awesome. So time is not a problem. Priority is a problem. Interest is a problem. If you are having a priority of writing, if you
Hmm.
really want to write a book,
Yes.
then you can make it by at least sparing out 30 minutes every day, which I think anybody can do it. If you watch one series less on Netflix, if you
Yes.
just skip one or two phone calls with your friends, you
Hmm.
can easily get at least 30 minutes to 1 hour every day to write the book. So it's not a time problem. It's a
Hmm.
basically priority problem.
Right.
Amazing. By the way, you are giving so much precise value nuggets to first time authors.
Hmm.
Have a big paper, write on that, have a mobile alarm and all that stuff. That is really really because most of the times people are looking for big hacks or strategies or tactics or tools, but I think secret sauce is in simplicity. If you
Yes,
follow
sir.
the simple things, then things will move. But that is also very difficult because people are lacking discipline, procrastinate, lazy, all that
Yes.
stuff.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Great discussion going on.
Hmm.
So now this book, Respect Your Way of Life. Uh, this is something which you wrote for entire humanity, I would say. So
Yes.
did you have somebody in your mind, like when you were writing this book, who is your target audience, some age group, some kind of people, or it's like what exactly was in your mind when you're writing this book?
No, it is open to everybody, sir. I kept in my mind that everybody should get value from this book. So it
Hmm.
is open, and especially I have like you should respect your teachers, your gurus, because I really respect my gurus. Because
Hmm.
of them, you are blessed and you are today. What
Hmm.
you are today. So I always believe our parents, like many ways, they have sacrificed so many things in
Hmm.
us. So respect towards our parents and respect towards our gurus, like maybe your spiritual guru or maybe your like academic or whatever guru they are.
Hmm.
Because of them, you are standing today, and you shouldn't forget their gratitude in any way in your life. So respecting them is really important, and even like the not even human beings. I say the small creatures, the dog, the cow, even they are to be respected. So, like, as I am a follower of Ahimsa Parmo Dharam, I always say killing somebody, some animal, just for a small taste, that doesn't sound good for me because I'm a pure vegetarian. Maybe like I'm
Hmm.
opposing anything, but to me, like hurting anybody, it's not respect. You should always
Hmm.
respect them. There are people who just move on the road and they keep chasing the dogs just for no sense. Why? They are also a living creature.
Yes.
Be like respecting each and everybody, even the non-living things. See, today this laptop we are communicating, we should respect our laptop, our mobile,
Absolutely.
whatever the seat which we are sitting, everything is to be respected, whether they are non-living thing. But if you respect them, definitely respect will come to you. So
Absolutely.
open to everybody.
Wonderful thoughts. Precisely, we are all are operating at the level of different level of consciousness. Once you start giving respect to the people, it means you are grateful to those people, and gratefulness is something, gratitude is something which really opens up the ways for better success in your life. And because you grow more, if you attribute or if you show that some things are really contributing to your life, then you grow much better and much faster way.
Yes,
Wonderful
sir.
discussion going on about your author journey, about your book. I really am loving the discussion, but yes, we have to. I think we discussed a lot, and so now I'll be. This will be. I'll be just for a moment talk to the audience. So, audience, if you are watching this interview so far, then it means you are someone who is interested in the topic, or who you are someone who is willing to write a book. If you are willing to write a book, but are getting caught by various excuses like I don't have time, I'm busy, I don't have skill, or I'm not a writer, or any kind of excuse you're putting to it, or thinking that publishing is difficult, I'm not a techie person, I need a publisher, then I invite you to join a training link below this video. There's a link below. It could be a recorded training, it could be a live webinar. So click on that, attend the webinar the way Anita attended, and that serendipitous moment decision change your life. So you should also join this webinar and join this community which works on the principle called AHA, authors helping author. So that is one. And secondly, if the topic of our book, Respect a Way of Life, has resonated with you, which must be resonating with you, then I recommend that you click on the link, second link below, the book of Anita Sakariya, Respect a Way of Life. Read that book, and you will definitely enhance your level of consciousness to a different level, because all of us are operating at different level of consciousness. The more elevation we do to our consciousness, more happy and successful, abundant life will live. So click on the link on the video below video and grab her book, and you will definitely love it. So that was it for today's discussion, Anita. And before we let you go, you are already sharing so many value bombs to the audience about your book topic, about your author journey. And I can sense from your expressions that you are really speaking your heart out. So before I let you go, why don't you share some wonderful parting piece of advice to anybody who's watching this interview based on your life experiences so far?
I'll just say, like, whatever opportunity comes to you, just grab it, whether it is small or big, because life will never give you a second chance. So,
Ah,
opportunity knocks at your door, just take it, whatever it is, a small or a big one. Just take it, and you will definitely, that opportunity will lead to a good, remarkable place. Incredible, you will grow. So, I always advise everybody that keep moving and always look out for positivity, because positivity only can lead you to success. That only can open a lot of doors for your success.
hmm.
Always wait for something good happening. Always don't keep cripping on what went wrong, but always sit and watch what is next coming for your, like, as this serendipity happened to me, and I joined Som sir. So even something small can lead to a big pataka in your life. So that's all, sir. And
Lot of
I'm
value
really
bombs, lot of
thankful.
value bombs, lot of patakas are coming in this interview. I really love this. Wonderful. So thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I'm sure audience will love your energy, excitement, and they will connect with you, and they will take inspired action based on what you recommended, because you have seen the benefits of venturing into uncertainty, acting on the serendipitous moments, venturing into them, taking challenges, and that has transformed your life in a different way. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much, sir. It is because of you things are possible.
My pleasure. One last time, watchers, if you have not yet subscribed to channel, hit the notification bell, then so that you could get more such exciting interviews coming to you. With that, I take your leave. Thank you so much, Anita, once more, and take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.